So let me ask, where are we headed from here? I'm excited about the third and fourth quarter. I think we've got a nice foundation laid, but recruiting is just ridiculous right now. Everything I see in the news, everything I see all over the world, the chance to sit at home in the safety of your house and making a six-figure income, that's never been more appealing than right now. What's on your minds? What goals are you guys aiming for in the third and fourth quarter when it comes to getting this opportunity out there into the universe?
Emery, you and I have talked about this privately, but I don't think we've talked about it with the group. And,
right.
We feel the same. I mean, I personally feel that this is, along with the recession of 2008, maybe the best time ever to recruit in the history of SLS. I absolutely think with millions and millions of people out there needing work, and we can offer a job where if people want to work every day, and if they want to be on the phone 7-8 hours every day, it's better than being on top of a roof, can make $2,000 a week, $1,000, $1,500 a week from their home without even having to worry about COVID-19. So I think I'm real anxious to hear from the divisionals on what their plans are, because I think that we are absolutely going to explode into the second half of 2020.
Definitely been on a roof, fixing roofs. It's not fun. It's okay when it's 60 degrees outside, but when it's 90, 100 degrees, being on a roof is not cool when your shoes are getting stuck to the tar on those shingles. But I'm excited because I think that next wave of people that come in are going to be more open to a schedule and a regimen so that they can follow the system in place, and they're going to completely explode. I think the last 6 months here, I wouldn't be surprised if we had 30 to 40 more active full-time, not part-time, put your toe in, take it out, but 30 to 40 active full-time people over the next 6 months with the Torres division. But at the same time, I'm not going to go too fast because I want to make sure that it's about that family atmosphere, and I want to make sure that the people that actually get brought on board feel loved. But I would be safe to say that we probably have an additional 30 to 40 real, active, full-time new faces between now and the end of the year.
Yeah, and I really would agree with that, Jason, because I'm really excited about kind of the two-pronged system or process. And in terms of what we're doing as divisions, recruiting and getting out and making sure that we're speaking to people, entrepreneurs, W-2, people that have had jobs and people that are more entrepreneurial spirited, but also the ambassador program and being able to have people that are already on the team. And in our division, they're such strong, as Jonathan was mentioning, there's so many, or as James has mentioned, there's so many that are such strong producers that you just have a team of happy people. And when you have a team of happy people that are making a lot of money, it just lends to telling others about what they're doing and how they're doing. And one person it brings to mind really are some of the younger agents. I think of a Patience Barnes, who's 21 years old, but is out there talking to everybody because she's seen how this business has really changed her so far and coming up on her year. And then Michelle Waters that is going around talking to everybody. So really being able to put this ambassador program and extend on that family feeling, because they are talking to people that they know and people that they trust and that they want to help. And then being able to couple that with us being able to talk to everybody and say, look, this is an opportunity, as Mr. Rory was just mentioning, saying this is an opportunity, a six-figure opportunity from your home. And that this is a time where so many people are hurting and so many people are looking for income, and we have the solution right here. So I'm excited 100% to, we want to grow our team to about 50 by the end of the year. And I have no doubt that, maybe by the end of the year, it's even too long. That might even be sooner than that between the recruiting and the ambassadors of the team. So we're so excited about the growth opportunity now, and really the opportunity to change people's lives the way that ours has been.
Yeah, I would have to agree, Tanya. I can see getting to at least 50 by the end of the year with my team as well. And with so many people, like I said, doing so well in this environment, I mean, I have, speaking of Curtis, you know, he's a prime example of, you know, he's somewhat into his social media by posting certain things, but he's actually just doing that. I'm getting a lot of his friends and family want to do what he's doing because they see, you know, that he has not skipped a beat in his life. He's actually doing exceptionally well when everybody are suffering. So I have a lot of my friends who have had great jobs in the past that are now contacting me because again, they see that I haven't skipped a beat in my lifestyle. So I think that, you know, we'll have a lot of people that's more focused on structure because they're so used to that coming from a W-2 environment. But to be able to work from home and have your own schedule, I can really see SLS taking the second half of the year and just really, really, really blowing up. So the ambassador program I think is going to be key, but then also just, you know, touching bases with, you know, going through the Indeed. Now you have a pool full of truly qualified people that can take this opportunity and do exceptionally well. So I'm excited.
I think what's happened, and I hear the excitement and divisionals, I thrive off of that as well. I think what's happened, if you talk to people outside of our circle, though, in other businesses, businesses that have had to temporarily shut down or close permanently or in serious financial trouble, you will hear that's what's happened in their lives has been kind of a season of their dreams being shattered. And it's been so bad that some have lost the ability to dream at all. And what we've got to do, although as Jason was talking about, it's more of an interview than selling the opportunity, we still may just be interviewing those people who are looking for a great opportunity like we have. But I believe that it's the time to dreamcast. I think it's time to show people the dream that has already been fulfilled in all of our lives called SLS and the journey we've already had. I think we need to share that dream with a lot of people. And I've even started in new candidates that I'm sending out messages to, even my title I've changed. I put Jonathan Blackburn Division, DDF. I've given myself a new title, not blessed by SLS, but that stands for Director of Dream Fulfillment. Because I hope somebody asks me, what does that mean? And then they allow me to help them fulfill the dreams that they have for themselves and their families. I mean, we have very capable leaders in our team. It's in this next season of growth. I think we all have a minimum 50 agent floor by the end of the year. And I have the infrastructure of builders that are serious about doing it, like Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Knowles. We have Charles Norwood, John Marquez, Mark Donahue. That's what it's going to take is that teamwork. And we talk about in our division, sharing, caring, and love. We talk about SCL. And I will tell you this, through this season that we've gone through, we know who's got each other's back. We know who's solid. So as Rory was talking about, you add those hungry new people needing to dream again to this highly qualified cast that we already have in place in all of our divisions, and we're in great shape. And our team, we actually like each other. We're super positive, get along. We have no negativity.
So James, have you heard anybody in telesales with some dreams and goals for the third and fourth quarter?
One or two. Rory dropped a price tag on a house that I think is going to continue to escalate, as I said. So that will continue to motivate, similar to the Curtis situation. Justin, you know, I made a comment, I think it was actually to Jason earlier, talking about how when your job or your career is also your family, then working 24/7 isn't really working. Like I don't have like this line, you know, people always try and lecture me on work-life balance. And I'm like, I have the best work-life balance of anyone I know because my SLS family and my family are the same. You know, I mean, JR knows everybody, you know, I mean, he can name everybody on this call if he sees them, and, you know, he knows the agents and he knows this, and Sam's involved with that. And so, you know, I always encourage and push that. And so you see the same thing with, you know, Justin and his group, and they become family, and Latoris is having people over to her house and throwing baby showers for her team and, you know, stuff like that. And we have that culture everywhere. I mean, I was super jealous of Jaywalk's little girls weekend that, you know, my invite got lost in the mail. And, you know, but that kind of environment and atmosphere.
It was no mental out, James. They didn't. I mean, I lived 30 minutes away, and they didn't let me come.
James has the hair to pull it off. James has the hair to pull it off.
See, all I know, Henry, every time there's a recession, I know I touched on this earlier, we grow. Last recession, 2008, 2009, we had our biggest year ever. We grew 56%. So if we can top 56% this year during this recession, unrest, et cetera, I wouldn't doubt it. When a lot of people are out of work, this is a good company to be with, from my
Corey,
experience.
I believe 4 faces on this call were all a result of said recession. So how many faces will be on this call
That's true. That's
in years, you know?
I always love to talk about that, Henry. You know, how many people are going to be on this call in a couple of years that we haven't even met yet? How many are going to be in your divisions, leaders in your divisions? People saying, how did I ever get along without, you know, you think of Ashley Miller. Ashley Miller hasn't been here very long. You think about some of these new people. I mean, a year ago, maybe you did, James, but I didn't know Justin a year ago. So there's people like that we're going to add here over the next few months that we don't know yet that are going to turn out to be absolute superstars.
So it seems like the mission is clear. We conquered the first and second quarter. Now we've got the third and fourth quarter staring us down. But if I'm going to go to battle, I definitely want to do it with everybody who's on this Zoom right now. So we've got some strong teams that you all are appreciative for, but we're appreciative as well as an agency, and we're super appreciative for each and every one of you. That growth that we experienced, it wasn't a fluke, it wasn't an accident, it was by design, and there's some more growth we will experience in the third and fourth quarter. So let's make sure we all get back together as soon as we can and talk about how we can make SLS not just the best agency for those that we already know, but introduce ourselves to a whole new generation of people that are going to take our agency to the next level. So thank you all very, very much. See you next week.
I want to point out one thing before you close it, if you don't mind.
No, I close, open.
Because as we go into the third and fourth quarter, I actually was just thinking of some people that I know each of us would love to see an extra boost, and just kind of maybe even the new rise of these. And I think of a resurgence of a Whistler Martell and Angela Paramore and Elena Smith.
Angela Paramore.
Angela Paramore.
Yeah.
Because sometimes on a team you have, you know, I call them sometimes the heart and soul of a team. And sometimes you have those people that are so energetic and always want to energize those around them. That now you're ready and waiting to see how far they can take off. So in the third and fourth quarter, those are some things that I'm looking forward to as well. Seeing some explosions in addition to who we're going to be seeing as some new faces.
And Henry, we weren't about to end this call without doing our crazy leadership end of call chant that we do.
Dare we? Say, okay, so end it.
Everybody's going to want to know about oak trees down the road, Henry, but we can explain it to them. That's okay.
That is true. All right. So
no prepping. Let's just see what we come up with.
You always do an excellent job of repeating exactly after me. And I'm sure that you all will continue the fine tradition.
Perfection.
So we're going for this. It's why not?
Henry, James is pointing to the oak trees,
at
the actual oak trees.
Thank you, James. Thank you for highlighting the oak trees to keep us centered and focused. So
my trees are all pine trees, so
yeah, and
they're not that strong.
The orchids are up there, so we've got the oak
There's
trees
exactly 10 of them.
Exactly 10. So we're gonna do this exactly right. So it's why not me? Why not now? Do it now. Build 10 strong oak trees. Get a Rolex. Take your agents to the next level. Make sure that you have all the recruits that you're looking for. Work hard. Let's have the best third and fourth quarter ever. No excuses. Only results count. 5, 4,
Got it.
3, 2, 1.
What?
No excuses, all the results count.
Give me a Rolex.
Shave his head. Get a Rolex after he shaves his head.
Let's do it.
Go for it.
You build 10 oak trees, the acorns fall, and then more oak trees grow, and then the acorns, the trees, they get orchids.
All of that.
Henry
All
gets
that.
Henry didn't say any of that, James.
Flawless as always by divisionals. Hey, everybody. Thanks a lot. See you all soon.
Love y'all.
Love you too.